Hi everyone, it's Ashley with Love's Intuition Tarot, and welcome to your March Zodiac video. But before we start, sorry, I'm losing my voice. I want to apologize for the hiatus I have taken this month because I've done it from both from personal readings, from making my YouTube videos, and really from the TikTok. And I want to explain just a little bit why and how I want to try and fix it a little bit too, before we actually get into your Zodiac. For the personal readings, I do apologize. I didn't realize that readings are still coming in. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to decline the readings that are currently in. So if you are one of them, if I hit decline, it's only because I want to make sure you get your money back. And you can definitely put in a new question, an updated question, since it's been a while since those ones were put in. So yeah, and then we're gonna get back into the YouTube videos and the TikTok videos. A lot of what happened is I had been taking so much time doing this, the internet stuff, making friends with all of you guys, and it takes a lot of time to do everything I do for this. Especially how often I was doing it before, and I was kind of missing out a little bit on living real life, you know? So I've kind of, sorry, I keep looking at these cards because I realize that what it's showing is kind of like what's happened. It's saying that I've been stuck from putting in the work that I'm supposed to be right now, because of some sort of changing of the tides. Sorry. But anyways, yeah, so I've been really focusing on living the life that I talk about is actually coming for us. You know, because all of this stuff has to happen for me too. I also have a zodiac sign, and if I'm not progressing with everyone else, then I'll end up left behind. I don't know. So I feel like God has really truly said, hey, you know, take this time, but at the same time I've also been kind of stuck from putting in the work like I needed to. It was kind of like a focus on this life or focus on this life. So now I'm going to figure out how to mix it all together. But yeah, so let's get into your zodiac readings. Please hit follow, please hit subscribe, and comment and let me know if it resonates at the end. Hey Virgo, it's Ashley with Love's Intuition Tarot. Please ignore my hat and my hair. I didn't feel like doing it today, but I think we'll all be okay with it. This is your March 2021 monthly reading with me. These are general readings and may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, please definitely leave me a comment, like this video please, and hit follow if you're not a subscriber, because I do put these out every month, and I will be making more YouTube videos again, like I said in the clip before. All right, so we're gonna get started for you, Virgo. Let's pick some Moonology cards for you to start with first. This will give us like a general view on what you can expect for March, and then we'll go through the tarot and we will dissect it a little bit for you. All right, we're gonna get probably, I think we'll go for like 3 Moonology cards for you, Virgo. Those 3? All right. Look at the bigger picture. Adjustments are required and believe in the impossible. Okay, so right off the bat, just with these Moonology cards, it looks like what you might be experiencing, especially because at the bottom is surrender to the divine. You may not be able to see that, but basically to me what this is saying is, Virgo, what's happening in your life right now probably doesn't look like it's going to lead to the big dream end goal that you're hoping for. Because it's saying that you're not looking at the big picture, which means you're probably focusing on something that is happening just in the right now, and adjustments are required. So there's going to have to be some sort of adjustment into which you can see how, could be on your part or your person's part. Adjustments have to happen in order for, you know, the big picture to actually come into fruition. And it's going to require a lot of faith, believing in the impossible and surrendering to the divine. So just kind of like taking into account that this is actually all divinely being done, even though in the small section of this moment, it may not look like this is a big divine plan that's going to lead to greatness for you, Virgo. Could be because you are fighting with the people that you care about. That's what's on the bottom. But you should know that that fighting is for the purpose of transforming death and rebirth within the mind. so that that doesn't happen anymore. All right, let's get some cards for Virgo for the bigger picture. What would you like to say, God, about the bigger picture? Yeah, with that fighting, it's literally saying that you're not looking, you're feeling guarded about holding on to the people in your life, most likely because of that fighting. But if you look at the bigger picture and you don't allow yourself to feel guarded about holding on to this person, well, you will definitely get a loving offer from them, even if you're separated from them, offer from the past type thing. Once they hit marriage potential in the atmosphere that they're in lightning right now, in time with the moon, and coming up quickly, what you're asking for is going to be manifested. Anything else for the bigger picture card? Yeah, you feel like your person or you don't have all the tools because of the fighting. It's like a lot in your thoughts. You may even feel like they're being sneaky. That's not the bigger picture, though. That's part of how you and your soulmate are doing that type of rebirth. Learning from mistakes, learning from the situations that are at hand right now. Tell me about adjustments are required, please, God. These things are happening in time with the moon. It could even be there are secrets that have to come out. Adjustments are required. Yeah, it's God saying, I'm changing the tides in the world for you. That's the bigger picture that you can't see, the unseen. In time with the moon, the tides are going to change so that you get justice. But you have to, there has to be karmic cycles that complete in the financial sector for you, Virgo. And that's coming up a lot very quickly. Even if you are financially stable, this will still come into your life in a way that you'll feel the desire to elevate yourself. It's about finding your worth, feeling your worth. And as you elevate and feeling how much you are worth, you're going to want to do more for yourself, even in a financial sector. And God's trying to help you guys do that. Believe in the impossible. Tell me about that, God. Believe in the impossible. Probably feeling like your relationship might be toxic right now, and that it would literally be impossible for it to fix itself, basically. But God's making a judgment call about that. And that judgment call is that you deserve, Virgo, to become an empress or an emperor, but this is coming out with feminine energy. So you deserve to be an emperor, but what you need to do that is focus on finances in a bigger way, even, or stability, because the goal is to become the best version of yourself, and God is literally like finally in a position into which he can maneuver the world around you in such a huge way. But you have to be open to it, and you have to put in the work too, because he's judging, you Virgo, that you deserve it. If you're watching this video, you deserve to be an empress. And you have to be putting in the work on the finances right now. Follow the flow of the universe and what your thoughts are guiding you towards. And not the toxic ones. The devil guides towards the toxic thoughts, and God guides towards the ones that make you and your partner emperors and empresses. Your person right now, he's doing his own karmic cycles too. He's putting in the work. As he's supposed to in his individual life, if you're separated from your person, Virgo. Even if you're not separated from them, two people are still separate individuals. You see what I'm saying? So that Nine of Pentacles is about what they as an individual want, or what you as an individual want. And the people that you care about, Virgo, in their thoughts, in their minds, in their heads, they are also putting in the work, yeah, definitely in their thoughts, putting in the work to end their own karmic cycles too, which are probably different than yours. We can even look at the masculine, please. What kind of karmic cycles is the masculine ending for Virgo? They're stuck. They're stuck from victory and happiness. So there's going to be a tower moment. What kind of tower moment for the masculines that are in association with Virgo, please? What sort of tower moments? It's for your soulmate partnerships. God is pouring that in, but it does require patience. It has to happen over time, and it's for the concept of you two being able to hold the world in your hands. This is the contract for you, Virgo. Chances are, if you're watching my video and some of this is making sense to you, is because you have already found your soulmate. And so now, you know, the whole reason you're watching my readings and they're making sense is because there is toxicity, and God is trying to turn you guys into marriage potential so that you can be the healthy version of this partnership. Because if you look, you know, I'll try and do this one. If you look, they are the same. They're mimics of Adam and Eve. They're human nature couples, but one's overlooked by an angel and one's overlooked by a devil. And, you know, it's just the concept of, is your soulmate and you toxic right now or healthy right now? And if you've even met your soulmate, it's because you're in a position into which God's able to help you move from this type into this type. That's kind of what the twin flame type partnerships are all about. All right, what else would you like to say for Virgo, God? What's being done is offers from the past. It's being done in the right now. So that you can find contentment and love. And if there have been mistakes in love, you will still get an offer from the past. It would just take a little more time. But this is all happening because God is very, very upset that there are so many people that are heartbroken when it comes to the concept, the message of love. If you are the feminine and you know in your thoughts that you're stuck or your person is stuck in regards to the message of love, you need to just move on for right now. That's being poured in by God and the stars, and it does lead to your happiness. It leads to the equality and the balance between you that is not balanced right now or wasn't balanced before because of mistakes in love. Yeah, so that's what the Tower moments are going to be like here in March. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else? Those mistakes in love, they're most likely being done by the masculine. Even if you're separated and you don't talk or hang out with them, they're supposed to be evolving in the same way you are. And even if you're not seeing it, God sees it. You see what I'm saying? And he's saying that there's a lot of mistakes right now that the masculine is making that's holding the whole partnership stuck, making it too slow towards happiness. So even if you guys are separate or you're feeling left out, just know that you and your people are putting in the work, and you need to be putting in the work on finances very specifically, Virgo. Elevating your financial security, financial gain, your financial self-worth even, so that you can have this fresh start, you know, that's in here in the victory. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there for you, Virgo. Good luck to you this month, and I'm excited to see how it goes for you, and I'll see you soon.